All right, welcome everyone. This is Tim Marlowe with Be the Better Local, coming to you live in our downtown studio here in Tacoma, Washington. We have our great friend Andy Vargo on the mic with us.
Howdy.
Howdy. We have a special guest coming on here in just a few minutes as well, Mr. Greg Snyder with Alma Water. Say hello.
Hello.
But before we get started with you, my friend, we're just going to warm up and say a little thank you to our sponsors. Today we did our show just a little different, but thank you sponsors, BD Local and Smart Advertisement.
And Awkward Career over here, Andy Vargo. Own your awkward.
Yeah, how can we find you?
You can find me at awkwardcareer.com or on any social media platform you prefer with @awkwardcareer.
Yeah, sweet. So thank you so much for tuning in today, everyone. We had a little bit of advertisement right beforehand, too. So thank you, everyone, for just being with us as we grow our network and how we can influence more locals with the local content that's going out.
And a music video. That
music
was fun.
video.
And Cole Z is just
Yeah.
awesome.
Cole Z's been on for a few times, so thank you so much. And Anthony from OG Muscle. So with that being said, what's been up? What's been up the last week or so? Greg, let's talk to you, my friend.
Things are really good in my world. We are an essential business, so we've been able to stay open and help people with what we do. Today I'm actually moving. I live in an apartment. We get to move up to a higher floor today.
All right.
Things are good. I
Moving
like
on up.
moving.
Literally.
Literally.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what is alum water?
Alum water is an acronym for Kangen water, which some of the properties are, it's alkalized electrically, AL.
Okay.
The other A is antioxidant. And then the last is microstructured.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
That sounds very sciencey.
it is, but it isn't. And then my partner, Hanky, he's from Indonesia, and it's actually a term that means nature. So it's like
Okay.
nature water, which,
Wow.
again, fits the properties of Kangen water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Greg, before we get too deep into all of your business, just give us a quick little briefing of just who you are and what you got going on in the community.
Well, we do a lot in the community. We have a store or showroom down on St. Helens here to help educate people. It's really the most that we do. You can get a free trial and education of our water and the things we have down there. We also give back. We feed the homeless every other Sunday. It's just a local group of us got together, blessed to be a blessing, and I'm glad that I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
So
And how long have you been in Tacoma?
I've lived in Northeast Tacoma for about 14 years, and we've just moved over here about 3 years ago. So I'm right now in the city of Tacoma, and I love downtown Tacoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife Sadie and I, we lived in the Stadium District for a while as we just grew this little network here in the last handful of months, and we enjoyed that area for sure.
Yeah.
So, Greg, talking about Alma Water and what's going on these days with COVID-19, why should, I'm sure I'm going to say it wrong, but Kangen water, did I say it right?
That's good. Some people say Kangen, some people say
Kangen?
Hagen. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
If you're from Chicago, Kangen. If you're from here, Kangen.
Sure. So just tell us a little bit about that type of water and why it's so important these days.
Well, it's important these days, and it's important even before these days, is the water is electrically reduced, and it helps your immune system. Typically, water is in molecule clusters of about 20, and it takes about an hour to get into your cells, and approximately 20% of normal water, whether it be bottled well or tap water, gets into your cells. When we electrically reduce it through the Enagic machines called Kangen water, it goes in 3 to 5 minutes of drinking it, and it about 90% gets in your cells. So it hydrates you better, it detoxifies you at a cellular level. It also is something we call living water. A lot of people refer to it as living. And that has a negative electrical charge, and that negative charge actually repairs damaged cells in your body.
Wow.
So The bottom line would be it helps your immune system and the state of homeostasis, which is the balance of your body.
Yeah. Wow. Definitely something that is needed during this time. Anybody that is with a lower immune system or looking to boost their immune system, right? I mean, this could be beneficial either way, right?
Yes, 1,000,000%. In fact, I've only been in this for about 4 years, and we've seen record sales. In fact, Enagic is our parent company, which we're getting into in a minute. They're having record sales all over the world, but me and my team and my business have also noticed. We've helped, I think, 17 families with this technology in the last 40 days or 38 days.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. And so you're talking about being here in Tacoma, running this business for the last handful of years,
Yep.
a little over 4 years,
Yep.
and so looking at these families that you are impacting. Now, is that just on an immune system health basis, or is this something where people are realizing the lack of funds needed in their lives, right, or losing jobs because of pandemics? And so, is there an opportunity to help them financially through the system?
Yes, that's a great question, and I'll start it in a couple parts. First of all, that drinking water was only one of the waters. So you mentioned how it can help people now. It makes a sanitizing water from the machine. It actually makes 7 different pHs of water, and they all have a different purpose. The sanitizing water literally kills 99.999% of all germs. I cannot say, because it's not been scientifically studied, if it kills this version of COVID-19, but we've been out for 46 years and with all kinds of studies. But the other part of the question was business opportunity. Yeah. I worked for Chevrolet for 34 years. I wanted this for my immune system and the health in my family, but I didn't intend to do this business, and that was 4 years ago. But I shared water with people. They noticed profound results and ended up investing in the company and getting a machine. And I was able to quit the job I had in corporate America about 18 months in, travel the world doing this, helping people all over. We opened this store in Tacoma just over 2 years ago to help educate even more people. But the business opportunity is amazing, yes. I'm not going to get into the pay structure, but if anybody's at all interested, I think there's a scroll down the bottom. You can see a little video of the water, hydrateyourbody.com. And that's why we opened the store, is to come see me or call me, and we'll go over some of the things.
So people could come into the store and actually get a demo or a better understanding of how it works, and
Yes.
whether or not they could see you for both reasons.
Exactly.
Either to get a better immune system through drinking the water, or drink the water and sell the water.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yes. We give it away free. That's the beauty of what we do. You don't
So you have trials out.
trials.
Okay.
A
Let's talk a
million
little bit
percent
about
free.
that.
Yeah. You come in, you can just come in and say, hey, I'm whoever. Tim, I want some water. We give it away. I actually gave you some
Yeah.
the other day. Or if they want to know more, I would do a demonstration right there live, and any questions we answer. In the 2 years the store's been open, we get questions from all over the world. People know about Enagic, but they don't know this or that or the other thing. And I help people from literally all over the world with it. So another one of the things, everyone has their why moment. Some people are looking for the business. Some people are looking for healthy water. Some people are looking for a way to be green in their house. And Enagic has won environmental awards all over the world, from simply single-use bottles, from your laundry detergent to your bottled water, from getting rid of the chemicals in your house, because one of the pHs I mentioned is a germ killer. There's another one, which was my why moment. It's a degreaser. It literally rinses off the oil-based pesticides, insecticides, and herbicides from your fruits and vegetables. When I saw that and tasted, they did a tomato for me, I said, I'm in. I don't care about the rest of the stuff. I got to have one. Because at 53 years old, I did not know that my tomatoes had as many 26 pesticides on them that I've been eating for 53 years.
Wow.
So, yeah. Does that answer that question?
Oh yeah, man. That's
okay.
that's
So everyone has
transforming
their
my
why
mind.
moment. Some people want it because of the health. Some people want it because it's environmentally better. Some people want it for the business side. Oftentimes, like me, I didn't want to do the business. But when I had shared it with a few people in my life, my pastor being one, my ex-mother-in-law was the second person, and I gave a lady water, my neighbor. They all begged me to get machines. I helped them do that, and that's when the little light bulb went off. How can I help the world more?
Yeah.
I simply give out water. I think we've given out about 15,000 gallons of water in the last 4 years.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, talking about the product and the services that you have going on, is it more than just water? Is there a variety of products or services that you offer? What can people look out when they think of Alma Water?
So we have the answer to that is yes, yes, and yes. We the machines that Enagic makes require a deep cleaning once a year, and we are a service center to do that. Okay. So there are thousands of distributors in Washington. In fact, there are almost 500,000 in the United States, and I think it's about 1.4 million worldwide. But we also have shirts and hats and brochures and booklets and all kinds of supplies. And we're more into natural things. So I have some fluoride-free toothpaste and some other things in the store. So it's all about health and wellness.
So you said your store is on St. Helens, and for people who don't want to wander up and down, where exactly can they find your store?
The address is 623 St. Helens Avenue, right in the city of Tacoma. We're about 2 blocks down from the City Municipal Building, or the Tacoma Comedy Club, if you know where that is. Right across the street is the art store, art supply, or I think it's called Arts and Craft Supply. Been there for a long time.
Stink Meat and Cheese.
Stink Meat and Cheese, a good plug for them. The Mix Bar is literally our neighbor.
Right next door.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And how else can people get a hold of you if they can't get in on foot?
Well, I'm like you said, on every kind of social platform, on LinkedIn, Alignable, Better Business Bureau, you name it, I'm on there, and it's under Alum Water. Google that or Google Greg Snyder, and you'll find me. My specific website for Enagic is alumwater.com. It takes you to an amazing website. You can learn more about this, see all the different machines and things we have. There's also blog style, so people are putting in there what they like best about it.
Oh, nice.
In a testimonies
So you can
and
get
things.
feedback from users.
Yeah. Awesome. And then I have the Hydrate Your Body one, which is a 9-minute long video that explains the water, how it hydrates you better, and does some of the things the waters do.
Yeah. Well, before we wrap this up, my friend, think about a testimony that's maybe happened in the last 30 or 40 days. You don't have to speak of names specifically, but just a little story so our locals can relate to how this water is affecting your clients. But again, Greg Snyder, thank you so much for coming on board. Alma Water here in the stadium or the downtown district area. Tell us a little story before we head out.
Well, the story would be we love giving back. And so when this pandemic happened, we couldn't get toilet paper, sanitizer, all these things at the store. So one of the things the machine does is it makes, and I don't know if you can see this, I should be doing this, it makes a germ killer. And so I bought 1,000 bottles and stickers, and we gave them away free.
Wow.
We still are.
Yeah.
In fact, if you can't find sanitizer or would like to find a more natural sanitizer, this is simply water, but it kills more germs than the alcohol-based ones.
Wow.
And it's good for your skin. It doesn't dry it out. With that thing, our campaign, I guess, of kindness, that has boosted the interest in the store. People are wanting to come in. And one of the biggest things we do as distributors is educate people. When people come in and see what they see, they're like, how could I not know about this?
Right.
So, most America has been brainwashed. When you watch TV, there are, I don't know how many untold amounts of commercials for pharmaceutical, this or that.
Yeah.
And they think that's the answer. So we make no medical claims, but come in and learn about it. We'd be happy to teach you and
taste some good water.
Taste some silky smooth, fresh, clean water. I'll ask you. I gave you some water. What did you like best about the water?
It was actually filling. I don't know if that has to deal with the pH level of it, but it seemed like the normal tap water. It tasted great. It tasted fine, but it just didn't really go far. If that makes sense. I don't know what my body is doing on a metabolism level, but I was just like, man, this one glass of water is doing great. And I felt hydrated through it. And yeah.
Well, it's going in your body in 3 to 5 minutes of drinking it, and it is hydrating you at a cellular level like no other water. Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed it. So if you need any free trials or learn more about business opportunities or just, being a client of Greg here, just check him out. All the contact information is in the scrolling text.
Down there.
Right down there. And we'll be right back with our next interviewee. And thank you again for coming on board.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be right back.
Thanks for being here.